Want to know how to sell AI art on Etsy to make money online? Here's how to sell AI art not only on Etsy, but also using Printify and Redbubble in just 10 minutes. Warning, whatever you do not want to end up like AI ninja loser Larry and fall for the single most common mistake that 90% of beginners fall for. That I'll reveal at the end. You'll want to stay till the end because I'll show how much money you can actually make selling AI art on Etsy stores. The number will actually shock you. Unlike every other guru out there that tries to sell you a mid-journey subscription, we will use a free text-to-picture AI image generator called Blue Willow. This is basically a clone of Midjourney, but it's 100% free. And unlike Midjourney, the free version of Blue Willow actually allows you to sell the AI images you create for profits. I'll leave a link in the description for you to get free access to it. Joining the Blue Willow AI platform is a hassle-free process. Simply visit their website and click on the Join the Beta button at the bottom. This will grant you access to their Discord server, where you can create captivating images using the AI. If you don't already have a Discord account, don't worry, it's completely free of charge and easy to create. Once you sign up to Blue Willow and join their Discord, this is what it looks like. For simplicity's sake, I highly recommend setting up your own server. If you create your own server with Blue Willow, then the images you create will only be seen by you and not by others. To do this, simply agree to the terms and conditions. Click on Add a Server on the left-hand side, select Create My Own for personal use, give it a name, and create the server. Once you've set up your own server, go back to the Blue Willow server, open a rookie room, click on the Blue Willow bot, select Add to Server from the drop-down menu, and choose the server that you literally just created moments ago, then give it authorization access, like on screen. By using the server access on the left side of the screen, you can create images without the need to view others' creations. However, it's important to note that you can only create your first image once you've successfully connected to the Blue Willow server in Discord. Once the connection is established, you'll see a message indicating that Blue Willow has joined the server, and you're ready to get started. Head back to the message section, type a / and select the Imagine option from the appearing menu. This allows you to enter the desired concept for your pattern. When entering your concept, make sure to specify that you want a seamless pattern by adding 2 dashes and the word tile at the end of your prompt, like this. Tile. I'm going to use the following prompt. A beautiful poppy set in floral watercolor splash pattern. Vibrant, artistic, 8K, intrinsic details. Tile. Pressing enter after inserting the prompt will command Blue Willow to start generating a pattern before your eyes. Once it's done, you will be presented with 4 pattern options, along with additional controls at the bottom of the screen. To explore more options, you can click the option to the bottom right Refresh button, which will provide you with 4 fresh images based on the same prompt. U1 represents upscaling the first image, U2 represents upscaling for the second image, U3 represents upscaling for the third image, and U4 represents upscaling for the fourth image. The variations are represented by V1 for the first image, V2 for the second image, V3 for the third, and V4 for the fourth. Do remember that every now and then the AI might have a brain fart and spit out an image that's a total mismatch with your prompt. While this is rarer than a unicorn, if it does happen, just hit refresh and the AI will create new images without the gaffe. Let's click on refresh right now to show you what refreshing images look like. Now you can see Blue Willow has given us new images. If you find a pattern that you prefer, such as the first image in the first batch in my case, you can upscale it, then wait for it to generate a larger version of that image. Once that's done, you can download it by clicking on the image and selecting the Save As option to store it on your computer. At this point, you have successfully created a seamless design that can be repeated by placing it next to itself. However, if you want to take your patterns to the next level, there are various approaches you can explore. Although the patterns generated thus far are beautiful, let's also try making watercolor patterns that resemble the successful ones found on platforms like Etsy. To achieve this, open Blue Willow once more and provide the AI with more information about the specific kind of pattern you desire. For the interest of saving time, I have gone ahead and generated watercolor flowers that closely resemble those available for purchase on Etsy to show you. It can also create an old-fashioned drawing of a forest. But what's that? You're not into trees? Maybe you're more of a dog person. Here's a cute dog surrounded by plants. Or now stay with me here. If you're feeling a little bit on the dark side, perhaps a hand-drawn pattern of skulls and bones piled up like some creepy-ass wallpaper is more your type. This is fun for the whole family. If you decide to give this a try, it's important to know how to address any rendering flaws that may arise. Generative AI tools like Blue Willow can sometimes produce an image that's as flawed as your ex's sense of humor. To demonstrate this, I used Photopea, a free online Photoshop alternative, to correct a photo with a mistake. I will simply drag an example image into place and select the eyedropper tool from the left side menu. Can you spot the mistake? Yeah, our lovely lady here's got her leg swallowed by the damn car. What? Let's whip out our eyedropper tool from the menu and give her leg a little digital plastic surgery, shall we? By painting over the area, I was able to easily correct the flaw introduced by the AI. After editing, I exported the image as a PNG file, ensuring that all the changes were saved. This method allows us to refine the patterns and eliminate any rendering imperfections. Now let's explore the various ways to make money using these patterns. The simplest option is to offer the pattern as a digital download on Etsy. Since we are selling the upscaled Blue Willow artwork, minimal preparation is required. We just need to present it attractively in the listing, and potential customers that are already actively browsing around in the Etsy marketplace will be enticed to purchase it. Although we already know that we can sell these patterns on Etsy as digital goods, there are other methods to make money off them. For instance, we could utilize a website like Printify to select products like one of these bestsellers, submit our design to the product, and then make sure to click the button labeled Create Pattern when finished. You can try selling using a print-on-demand business model. Once you've uploaded your pattern and created a listing to your Etsy shop, when someone purchases that product from you, Printify will take a blank version of that product, send it through a printing machine that will print on your pattern, and they'll even package and ship it directly to your customer. Printify has a direct integration with Etsy, so once you've made a product using your pattern, you can upload it right to your shop where customers may purchase it. Watch and learn, my friend, as I'll show you how to work this magic. First, create a free account on Printify. Once you are logged in under the catalog section, you will see that there are a number of products in which you can put the design that you created on. I will select beach towels, start the design, and drag my recently created image on Blue Willow over to the screen. Once it is on screen, you can click Fill to Placeholder, and the design will fit on the whole product. I will drag the image slightly further down so that the poppy flower is more visible on the product. Now we can preview the product and see how it will look in a practical context, like on a beach seat in 3D. If you're happy with it, just click on Save Product. You'll notice the listing description is already written for you and the product, so it's basically ready to go. Here's another example of how a different image that I created with Blue Willow would look like as a blanket. Let's drag the design we got from Blue Willow over here. Then click on Fill to Placeholder to make the image fit the canvas. This blanket gives us more preview options. We can see how it looks front on, side on, folded, on a chair, on a bed. A title and description of the product will automatically be generated by Printify, but you are free to edit it. If you are happy with the product, click Save Product to save it, and you can then connect it to your Etsy store. The drawback is that each listing on Etsy costs roughly 20 cents, which can mount up. So instead of paying Etsy, let's try using Redbubble, since it's all free. First, you want to go to Redbubble and create a free account and log in. Welcome to the ugly-ass Redbubble dashboard. I know, it's not much to look at, but this little gem has more to offer than meets the eye. Click on Create Products. Simply upload your design, and it will instantly apply the artwork to all of their available products. We'll need to disable some products because it won't look nice on some of them. But certain goods, like this phone case, already have a fantastic appearance. The scarf is also another item in which we can use the pattern. Let's click on the phone case. The pattern we just created using AI becomes a repeating pattern across the entire product if I simply click the Edit button, choose Pattern, and then choose Normal Grid. You can also try it on the scarf too. Any goods you want to sell on their website can be done in this way. The coolest thing is that you may list your goods for sale for free. You may create a large number of product designs using Blue Willow and then submit them for free to Redbubble and comparable websites like Society6. Together, these websites receive almost 30 million visitors each month. Although there is some competition on these websites, this really is a terrific opportunity when you take into account that their print-on-demand business strategy is virtually entirely passive once you publish the designs. You decide the price at which you will sell these items, and the website of your choice will then share the commission with you. And if you wanted to, you could submit the same pattern to all three sites. The best part? Redbubble and Society6 will handle all the hard bit that come with selling online marketing, customer service, you name it. So, what's the mistake that AI Ninja loser Larry made along with 90% of beginners make when creating an Etsy store? They incorrectly assume that by simply uploading one print or a few designs, they're going to get rich. Sorry to burst your bubble, but that's as likely as finding a unicorn in your backyard. Like anything worthwhile doing in life, you need to give Etsy a real try. Sometimes you might just happen to enter the wrong niche and give up too early. So the best way to test the market is using the scattershot approach. That is to make 5 prints in 6 different markets or niches. That way you have 30 different listings and you'll get a better understanding of what the market is actually looking for. Obviously, not all 30 of your listings will do well, but the 1 or 2 that start making consistent sales, those are the ones you want to double down on. And now the million-dollar question. How much can you realistically make selling these digital AI patterns? First, let's go to Etsy and look at Digital Curio, a store that specializes in selling seamless digital wallpapers and has experienced tremendous success. One of their listings, a bundle of floral wallpapers, has generated approximately $304,809 in revenue. We got this number by the amount of reviews, which is 71,384 multiplied by the sale price of $4.27. This floral pattern bundle receives numerous positive reviews on platforms like Etsy, indicating its high demand. Here's their listing. Then we can use another tool called Allura to look at the amount of total transactions this Etsy store has done here. According to Allura, Digital Curio has successfully completed over 674,935 transactions, resulting in an estimated total revenue of $2.9 million. It's important to note that when selling digital goods, platforms like Etsy deduct their fees and taxes from your gross income, leaving you with a profit of around 91%. Now, if you want to learn how to make 1,000 YouTube shorts in 10 minutes, click here.